7 Sports with Josh Moser.
Hi, everybody. Welcome out live to FTX Arena tonight. Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals not going the Heat's way. Miami could not find the basket, shot 15% from three-point land, and when you shoot like that, you're simply not going to get it done. They now head to Boston for Game 6, facing elimination down 3-2. Before the game, there was a moment of silence for those affected by the school shooting in Uvalde, Texas. A good moment, nice moment here in Miami. Let's go to the game. First quarter, tough night for Jimmy Butler. Misses the three, there to get his own rebound, but can't get the follow to go. Luckily, Bam is there for the putback jam, 18-10 for him. Later in the quarter, Victor Oladipo, body control 100, Heat up 5 at the break. However, it was all Boston in the second half. Fourth quarter, Jason Tatum knocking down the triple. Celtics up by 15. Then later in the frame, here comes Jaylen Brown. You will see this all night on SportsCenter. It is a night to forget for Heat fans. Celtics win 93-80. Miami will now face elimination in Game 6 in Boston. And as we bring it back out live here to FTX Arena, we're still awaiting the players to get to the podium and to hear from head coach Erik Spoelstra. But simply, the defense was there. When you hold a team to 93 points, you expect to win, but you can't shoot the ball like this. We'll see if it changes in Boston. And now we have Erik Spoelstra. Here he is at the podium.
We're not going to make any kind of deflection or any kind of excuse. You know, Boston beat us tonight, and let's be clear about that. There's guys that are far from 100% on both sides, and that's why this is, you know, just intense competition.
We're on the plane to Boston in the morning. For your rest of Look at Sports, we go back inside the studio to our Mike DePasquale. Hi, Mike.
Time now for 7 Sports with Josh Moser.
Hi, everybody. Welcome courtside to FTX Arena ahead of Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals. This series tied 2 games apiece between the Heat and the Celtics. And for Miami, they were absolutely blown out in Game 4 in Boston. They're going to try to get this win after leading this series 2-1. Again, we're even at 2-2. Mistakes and turnovers, the storyline of that contest. Jimmy Butler explaining adjustments the Heat are making ahead of tonight's tip-off.
Keep the game extremely simple. Whenever we tend to do that, we tend to play well. When anybody tries to hit a home run and do it by themselves, we kind of get in trouble. We turn the ball over, we take a bad shot. We just need to do everything together like we've been doing all year long. And it'll be on myself, on Kyle, on Bam to make sure that we make that happen.
We've got Bam behind us warming up on the other side of the floor, but Game 5 pivotal for both the Heat and the Celtics. When a 7-game series is tied at 2 games apiece, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series close to 80% of the time.
Both teams know what's at stake. You know, essentially 2 wins away from winning the championship, but not looking past tonight at all. It's been back and forth through 4 games now, so it's obviously going to be a challenge. But that's the fun part about it. You know, I'm really excited about the opportunity tonight and, you know, just ready to play.
There aren't many rain delays in basketball, but the country watched waterfall from the rafters at American Airlines Center in Dallas during Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals last night. There was a 20-minute delay. The Mavericks would go on to win the game. However, the Warriors lead the series 3-1. It is an 8:30 tip-off tonight. We now have some music going here. This building will be filled with energy, and the Heat are going to need this because a 3-2 lead would get you here to Game 7 back at home. But they got to win this one first. We've got more coming up in a bit. Let's send it back inside the studio.
Time now for 7 Sports with Josh Moser.
Hi, everybody. Welcome courtside ahead of Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Heat and the Celtics. Breaking news, Tyler Hero will not play tonight. This is the second straight game that he will miss, dealing with a groin injury that happened in Game 3 in the third quarter in Boston. They're going to need to have some offensive help. Victor Oladipo, really the only bright spot for the Heat in that Game 4 loss in Boston. He scored a team-high 23 points off the bench. For everyone else, it was just an off night in a 20-point blowout loss.
You got to flush any game you just played and get ready for the next one. It's a 7-game series. You can't really relax until you get 4 to 7. So, like I said, we got to get ready for Game 5, watch the film, learn from this, and get ready for the next one.
Tonight was supposed to be Game 5 for the Panthers against the Tampa Bay Lightning. However, the Cats swept 4-0 by the two-time defending Stanley Cup champions. And General Manager Bill Zito still can't believe his team isn't playing tonight.
It was a great disappointment, the way we finished in the playoffs, and we need to be better. We're not going to make any rash judgments. I mean, look, I don't even think we're 36 hours out, maybe 42 hours. But it's pretty raw still. It's very surreal coming here this morning, even thinking we're supposed to be playing, and we're going to do a thorough and patient examination of everything.
High school baseball, North Broward Prep looking for their second straight state title, taking on Berkeley Prep. Tied at 3 in the 6th, bases loaded, 1 out. A.J. Carter at the plate, grounds it to the pitcher. The throw to first is offline. Everybody's safe. Winning run scores. North Broward Prep wins 5-3. That is back-to-back state championships for them. So a big congratulations. But tonight, all about the Heat. This is the biggest playoff game at home in roughly 10 years. Remember, the winner of a Game 5 when a series is tied 2-2 and a 7-game set goes on to win the series 80% of the time. Tyler Hero will not play. Marcus Smart will be available. We've got updates leading up to tip-off. For more, follow me on Twitter at the Mose Knows. Take a quick commercial break. 7 News returns right after this. Stay with us.